Alright, we're about to do an unboxing of this new loudspeaker system. It's like a PA system I bought on Amazon. Believe it or not, this whole system was about $240. It sounds almost too good to be true. We'll see what kind of quality it is, and that's why I'm going to do this video so you can see that. And you can see it's pretty heavy. But we're going to unbox it right now, and you can take a look, and then we'll plug it in and see how it sounds. Well, it looks like it's got a lot of styrofoam in here. I can see the little white beads. This is going to be a little bit of a mess to clean up. But let's see, looks like some of them have gotten a little loose. Yeah, you can see that it broke off the corner right there, and that's what's kind of created that. Yep, you can see it. Probably got damaged during shipping, banged around. Yeah, these end pieces have broken off. There's no, I can't really even reuse this stuff. I'm gonna have to pack it without that stuff going forward. Here's the owner's manual. I'm guessing there's power, maybe a plug, more styrofoam, and here are the speakers right here. I'll take one of them out. So this is the one that has like the components and things inside. I can take it out, but you can see right all the plugs where you plug the stuff in. Yeah, so this one's got all the components. It's got some on the front. And it seems pretty substantial. And then when we go around the back, there's also some stuff on the back. I don't know if the other one is like that. Yeah, it's got the amplifier built in. You can see some more connections. And even down here, the main power. I put the speaker down on its end so you can better see what's here. This is to cool off the amplifier, and this is to plug the other speaker in, main power, power switch. Oh, you can do LED lights power on or off. I didn't really could choose that. And here's what the front panel looks like with all the detail. It's got one of these little, I think this comes off. Just a protector. And you can see this one doesn't have any of the detail up here. We have to take this off also like on the other one. And this one doesn't have much of any detail on the back, and it's also a lot lighter. I noticed when I turn it around, much lighter. Alright, I just pulled the stands out of the box, and as you can see, that's it. There's nothing else left in the box. I'm going to use this box as like a trash can, I'd say, for all the junk that has. There's so much packing material in here. The actual units aren't that big or super heavy. It's really that one over here with the amplifier that's really heavy. You can see they provide the power cord, and then this is a speaker cable to connect so you can have a big distance between two speakers. And in the little box, they do provide you with a handheld microphone and a wireless remote, it looks like, which is cool. But I bought a whole microphone system actually for this, so I'm going to use multiple microphones in it, and we'll have to check and see if that works too. That'll be in another video. Alright, I just pulled one of these stands out. You know, it comes like this, and when you pull it out, it expands. You can adjust the height here at the base as to how high off the ground it is, how stable it is. It'll make it wider or narrower, and you can adjust it here also. And it's got one of these, you know, metal things to lock it in place. So it looks pretty sturdy actually. It looks really, really sturdy, especially when you've got it this wide at the base. So looking at them more, these things do really seem to have a nice rugged exterior on them, almost like a trash can like material. And they do have wheels at the bottom. So if you just tilt it over, you can wheel it. I don't know how well they actually work. But then when you put them on the stand, it also has a knob down here to turn, to loosen up so you can get it on the stand, and then tighten it down so it's secure. We're gonna put it on the stand right now. Here's what it looks like when it's on the stand, and it's really secure too. And this one's not the heavy one, but this feels really secure and solid. And you can still swivel it a bit on there, and you need to just adjust that the hand lever, the hand crank, to loosen it up before you move it around. But I'm interested to see how they sound. These woofers do look really big. We'll see how they sound soon. And we've got both of them set up now. Now to make the connections. Well, to make the connections, we're going to look in the manual, and there's not much here. tell you that. It's pretty simple, and simple could be good if it all works and works well, because some of the stuff's really complicated. And it talks about the control panel, what everything is on the control panel. It's got it all numbered. It tells you what it is here, so you need to reference that. And here's the SD and USB instructions if you have any media on SD and USB, which I probably won't. But this is what I really want to find out about Bluetooth. Just connecting your smartphone, playing stuff off of YouTube and things like that. I'm sure I'm going to use that. Probably quite a bit. Microphone instructions, how to do that. And then line in instructions, how to do that. Some of that I'll be using also, I think. And remote control functions. And that's it. Now this cable that goes between the speakers is going to be your biggest limiting factor as to how far apart you can put these things on what kind of a stage. And I don't even know how long this is, but it seems to be very long enough. I don't think we're going to run any problems on any kind of stage outside of some outrageously large stage. So here's how this works. It's got a lock and unlock. So you kind of get it in. It's only going to go in one way. You twist it around till you get it there, and then you twist it again till it locks, and then you're good. And you do the same thing on the other speaker. We'll have plenty of extra here. I'm more than 10 feet away. We'll have plenty extra. Now this power cable is not very long, so this is going to be the limiting factor. You see I got the power cable installed and it just barely fits here into the back. There's no extra cable at all. Alright, we will first test this out with this dynamic microphone that comes with the unit. See, it tells you of course not to do any feedback stuff, don't get too close to the speakers. And then here they give you a cable and then the actual microphone. It doesn't look like there's any batteries needed on this microphone. Just a professional dynamic microphone, it says. Hopefully it is professional. And this is a lot of stuff for $240, because I can tell you we've done events and we generally will spend about 3 times that much at a minimum, maybe 4 times, just to have a sound guy show up. I say at a minimum 3 times. So this is costing 1/3 less. We have to do a little bit of setup work, and hopefully it works correctly. It doesn't cause a problem, but 1/3 less for the first event, and then of course it's almost free going forward as long as the unit lasts. For us anyway, for producing events. And another trade-off or limiting factor with this is that the panel is right on the front. You don't have a special component, a separate component running these things, but it's also a lot less space taking up, a lot more space efficient. So I have to plug this microphone right in here up front, in front of the speaker, which seems a little weird, but if it works well, you probably are okay with the trade-off, and for only $240, you can't really complain. Alright, well, as you can see, with this one corded microphone they give you, you can't really get that far away from the speaker. So this is a problem, but like I said, I already purchased a wireless microphone set, so I'm not going to have to be worrying about this. I'm just going to have to plug my microphone set into this input, and then hopefully everything wireless will run off of that. We'll see how that works in another video, but for this one, let's try out this microphone. Alright, I've got it on, and you can hear me now. You hear that? I'm talking. The only concern right away initially is that I'm not sure if this is loud enough. Like, if this is as loud as it goes, it might not be loud enough depending upon the venue. Oh, look, the LED lights are coming on. See that? Because I'm talking. Boom, boom. You like that? Does that look neat? I don't see it going on that speaker. I just see it coming on. I guess I only turned it on one speaker. I don't know if that's distracting or it looks neat. I don't know. But I'd say right away, that's going to be... It seems like it's really, really good sound quality. The only concern is it may not be loud enough. So consider that. But usually, if you're using it at a place where you're just talking in front of a crowd. The crowd's not going to be talking the whole time. I wouldn't think they'll be listening, but who knows? This could be a limiting factor, the loudness. And if you've used the system, let me know, and I might give an update after I use it the first time, so you can, get a review of what it was like at an actual event. All right, now for me, the most important is the Bluetooth. Turn down all the volumes, especially the line in and MP3. And it says, press the mode button repeatedly to select the Bluetooth mode. Blue. There we go, blue. Connect a device. Okay, I guess it's broadcasting right now, so I gotta check on my device, see if it can connect, and then set the volume on the device to the desired level. Alright, well, it's working. I got it connected very, very easily, and you just control the volume, maximum volume with your device, and there's no problems at all. You probably have to set it up each and every time, but it's really, really easy to connect, and then you can get your media going through there if you're doing for sound only anyway. If you're doing for sound and video, you'll probably have to connect it to a PC, which I'm also going to do by using the inputs. There's inputs here for sound, front and back, which I'm going to use, and then also connect a picture to a projector. So something else to consider. It can do that as well. Alright, well, I figured out the volume issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue anymore. Yes, this does work a little bit, but there's actually two controls. It doesn't really explain it that well, but you've got 3 dials. Line in is one volume control, and then either microphone or MP3 are secondary controls. So up till now, I've only had one of them going. But when you turn both of them up, it suddenly gets really, really loud. So I don't think there's going to be a problem with that at all. So just keep that in mind. If it's not loud enough, you just got to adjust these dials. I don't think you can have all 3 of them turned up all at once, but if you have 2 of them turned up at once, it's going to be really loud. If you only turn up 1, it's just going to be okay loud, but nowhere near loud enough for probably big crowds. Alright, well, I've got this low budget sound system that I have another another video on that I got on Amazon.com. It's like $240. What it doesn't do is allow me to walk a long way from the speakers. You can see this microphone cord is almost all the way out, and that's it. So I bought this wireless microphone system that I'm going to unbox, and this really long cable, it's about 20 feet, that allow me to have 20 feet to plug this component system in, which will power these 4 microphones. Actually, I'm not sure if 2 of them, I got, yeah, mine's 2 handhelds and 2 lapels, I believe is what it is. 2 handheld and 2 lapels instead of 4 handhelds. I guess there's different ways to do it. So that's what we have, and we're going to unbox it right now.